baby hairs making your forehead look tiny, your sideburns messing with your cheek makeup, or your peach fuzz making you look like you have a mustache. If any of these sound familiar to you, then please stay tuned and keep watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to Teen Beauty Bible. It's your host Casper, and today I'm back with another interesting episode. So in our last video, we talked about combination skin, and a lot of you guys loved our tips, but also welcomed our teen guest with a warm welcome. Well, today we have another fun episode and a fun teen guest, so stay tuned. Baby hairs making your forehead look tiny, your sideburns messing with your cheek makeup, or your peach fuzz making you look like you have a mustache. If any of these sound familiar to you, then please stay tuned and keep watching. We asked, what's the biggest concern or difficulty regarding facial hair removal in our community, and you guys answered with these results. Choosing a waxing product, 15%. Don't know how to wax, 27%. Scared that waxing will hurt or injure the skin, 40%. Don't know how to care for skin post-waxing, 18%. Number 3, scared that waxing will hurt or injure the skin, ranked first place. That's why we're here with a teen guest on Teen Beauty Bible to talk all about waxing. Shall we meet our guest? Hi!
안녕하세요. 저는 이제 고3 올라가는 허수빈이라고 합니다. 일단 굉장한 악건성이고요. 그리고 그렇게 막 예민한 편은 아닌데 한 달에 큰 트러블이 한두 번씩은 꼭 올라오더라고요.
지금은 났어.
네, 지금도 났어요. 아니요, 저 한 번도 안 해봤어요. 제가 털이 많기도 하고 언젠가는 꼭 해보고 싶다 였던 것 같아요. 그냥 그래서 기회다. 이건 이럴 때 해보지. 저 어릴 때는 아빠가 쪽집게로 막 뽑아주셨는데 요즘은 그냥 제가 기숙사다 보니까 눈썹 칼로 휙휙 밀고 그래요. 일단 그냥 뽑고 나서는 세수하고 원래 바르던 스킨 로션 바르고 딱히 뭐 관리는 없었던 것 같아요. 요즘에는 털을 제거할 수 있는 방법이 되게 많잖아요. 그래서 더 뭘 써야 될지 고민인 것 같아요. 저는 눈썹 칼로 막 쓰고 있긴 한데 별로 좋지 않다고 들어서 뭘 써야 되죠?
When using an eyebrow razor, you have to make sure to sanitize properly to prevent infection. Also, shaving after applying shaving cream or soothing cream is more gentle on the skin. You can use tweezers, eyebrow razors, or hair removal cream, lasers, and wax to remove the hairs on your face. However, I think that waxing is the best, and let me tell you why the other methods aren't as good. First, tweezers can enlarge pores and cause your skin to sag. Second, eyebrow razors only cut the surface of the hair, so your hair grows back faster, and also it can grow back more rough. It also has a chance of causing an infection with the scratching of the skin. Third, hair removal cream has the benefits of being quick and easy, but when washing away the cream from your face, you could also damage the protective layer of your skin, causing the skin to be more prone to infection and also your hair growing back rough. When using hair removal cream, check in the inner portion of your arm for 10 minutes to see for adverse reactions, and if okay, use on your face, avoiding sensitive areas like the lips or around the eyes. Fourth, laser removal is pricey and also it's difficult to get around small curves on your face.
사실 페이스 왁싱을 하면 좀 걱정되는 부분이 있는 게 첫 번째는 왁싱을 하고 나면은 털이 좀 두껍게 자란다는 소리가 있잖아요. 네, 그게 진짜 사실일까봐 그것도 좀 그렇고, 왁싱을 하면 이제 좀 영구적이지 않나요? 막 잘못했는데 안 자라고 그러면 그것도 문제고, 마지막으로는 아까도 말했듯이 좀 아플까봐 그게 제일 걱정이 돼요.
So let me give you the answers to your concerns. First of all, after waxing, your hair does not grow back rough. When you shave, you only cut off the thin part of the hair, leaving your thick part of hair on the surface, making it seem like your hair is rougher. Waxing isn't a permanent hair removal. Even if you remove the roots of the hairs, it still grows back. But with continuous waxing, you can increase the time it takes for your hair to grow back and also improve the quality of your hair. Also, in the long run, it helps reduce the quantity of your hair as well. Third, the level of pain will be different for everyone, but usually it'll just sting. Also, if you know the right way of doing it, there's little worry of hurting yourself. Watch to the end to make sure you practice. Here are 4 reasons why it's good to wax. First, it gives you a clean appearance. And what I mean by that is getting rid of all the unnecessary hairs on your face when you have your hair pulled back, or after makeup, you could have a more clear appearance. Second, it improves the look of your skin tone and texture. Waxing gets rid of all the unnecessary hairs on your face, making your texture improve, and also helps your skin look more fresh, smooth, and clean. Third, it removes built-up dead skin and impurities. Impurities and dead skin attached to your hair also gets removed, making makeup application easier. Also, removing this unnecessary hair cares for your pores as well. 4. Prevents skin troubles caused by shaving. There are people who get irritation from the sharp blade or soap bubbles caused by shaving. If you wax, your hair doesn't grow back for a long time, so you can prevent these irritations or troubles caused by shaving. Now you know why you need to wax, right? Before waxing though, let's talk a little bit about what you should be cautious of. Pay attention. Before waxing, never do sweaty exercises, go to the sauna, drink, tan, or shave. If you exercise or go to the sauna or drink a lot, this could actually cause more pain while waxing. Also, when you sweat, your pores open up, making it prone to bacteria and also cause irritation on the skin. If you tan, we recommend that you wax after your skin has soothed down, and this is usually about a week after. If you used an eyebrow razor or a tweezer, you need to wait 1 or 2 weeks after shaving or 3 to 4 weeks after plucking in order to wax. Finally, you need to wax at least 2 days before coming in contact with the ocean or salt water because, like I said, your pores open up and it's much more prone to irritation. Wait, before we jump into waxing, here is a super important info for teens. Since your skin is still weak as a teenager, we recommend you to ask your dermatologist if waxing is okay for you before you go through with it. Make sure you pay attention to these things for a safe waxing. If you're waxing for the first time, there's a product that I want to recommend. For waxing beginners, waxing strips are the easiest to use. When using actual wax, portion control is quite difficult and it might not give you satisfactory results. Also, important note, you must use a face-specific mini wax strip. Face-specific, got it? Okay, take notes. Before using wax strips, let me tell you what you need to do in preparation. You need to wax a clean face for it to be effective. Watch and follow along. First, you need to do a primary cleanse. You need to bring your skin back to the smooth and clean state without makeup and impurities. Second, you need to do a second cleanse. Bring your skin's pH back down low by getting rid of small impurities as well. Third, apply toner to soothe the skin and maintain skin's texture. Tip: if the skin is too dry, make sure to apply a little bit of facial oil to prevent your skin from ripping. Now, if you have a clean face, it's time for you to start waxing. First, put the strip between your hands and rub it to melt the wax. When waxing a small area, cut the strip to the size that you need. Second, slowly pull apart the 2 strips. Third, apply the strip in the direction that your hair grows and make sure it's applied well. Fourth, after grabbing the skin tight, use your other hand to quickly pull the wax off in the opposite direction that your hair grows. If your hair didn't properly get removed, reapply and remove the same strip. If you use a new wax strip, there's a chance that you may rip your skin, so be careful. If just 1 or 2 strands didn't get removed, then use a tweezer. Fifth, after waxing, use the finished tissue to get rid of all the excess wax. If you don't have this finishing tissue, then just use cleansing oil. Now, when waxing for the first time, it's difficult to establish a good hairline. Because of this, we recommend you go to a professional to get your hairline waxed.
아플까봐 안 했던 게 좀 큰 것 같아요.
Now, after waxing, I'm sure you're really surprised at how red your skin is, right? Let me give you some tips on how to care for your skin after waxing and also some things you might look out for. After waxing, there are 3 general ways that your skin could be affected. Skin that gets red and heats up, skin that gets itchy and bumpy like a mosquito bite, or skin that has an allergic reaction that shows up the day after. These are all temporary reactions that occur as a result of irritation of the sebum glands. The redness and itchiness usually goes away 1 to 2 hours later, and the allergic reaction can take 2 to 3 days to cool down. Soothing care is super important if you want to prevent these reactions. If your skin has peeled as well, this can scar, so it's best to go to a dermatologist for help. After waxing, it'll get better if you follow along these steps that I tell you. After prepping your skin with toner, apply a cooling sheet mask that contains hyaluronic acid for 15 minutes. We recommend the Midnight Blue Calming Sheet Mask, which contains gentle cooling ingredients that helps soothe the skin's heat. Hydrate the skin by applying Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. This cream contains hyaluronic acid. Finally, finish with the Midnight Blue Calming Cream on red areas to repair the skin. After waxing, it's best not to apply makeup, so if you have to go out, then just wear sunscreen. Also, when waxing, hair and dead skin gets removed, so the hair will grow back thinner once the skin cells have reformed. When these hairs are unable to grow through this layer of skin, ingrown hairs are formed. After waxing, regularly exfoliate for 3 days to prevent ingrown hairs.
생각보다 그렇게 아프진 않았고 일단 하니까 진짜 사람이 좀 달라 보이는 것 같아요. 확실히 깔끔해 보이기도 하고. 네, 앞으로 좀 자주 해볼 생각입니다. 이게 왁싱을 하면서 각질 같은 게 제거된다고 하더라고요. 그래서 하얘지나 싶기도 하고, 면도칼을 쓰면은 그 균 같은 게 들어간다고 하는데 어쩐지 트러블이 자꾸 나더라고요. 새로운 사실을 알게 되었습니다. 일단 애들이랑 제일 얘기를 많이 하는 건 약간 트러블 문제인 것 같아요. 이게 큰 게 한두 개씩 날 때도 있고 얼굴 전체가 막 트러블이 나는 경우도 있는데 좀 빨리 진정시킬 수 있는 방법을 아는 게 제일 알고 싶은 부분이고요. 좋아요와 구독 눌러주세요. 안녕!
So thank you guys for watching this episode of Teen Beauty Bible. I hope these tips helped you with waxing, and if you guys have any further video requests, then please leave them down in the comments below and we'll get back to you with another Teen Beauty Bible. And remember, you're beautiful as you are. Bye!